Hi everybody, I thought I'd give you a video update. Boy, it's just been really busy around here lately, when isn't it? To sit down and write a blog and try and get everything down out of my head would just be forget about it. I've been so tired I can't even put a sentence together, so this is best for now. Anyhow, let's see. We got the report back from Lou's myelogram at the hospital on Tuesday. We haven't seen the surgeon yet. We see him tomorrow. But not only did we get the disc that it comes with, they gave us the written report as well. And it just goes to show you, if you have a doctor that's telling you there's nothing wrong with you and you know that there is, or if you have a doctor that's telling you that there's nothing wrong with somebody you love and you know that there is, you fight for yourself and you fight for the one you love. No matter how many doctors you have to see, no matter how loud you have to get, no matter what you have to say. Because you know what? We got his report back today. And it turns out that what the x-rays didn't see, the myelogram did see. It seems that the disc in his back, L1, L2, are now profusely bulged out and are pushing in on the nerves in his spinal column, which is the reason for the horrible pain that he's in, the numbness in his legs and his feet, the burning, the legs feeling like they're being ripped out of the socket, the whole 9 yards. There is something wrong, and we have found it. Maybe now this surgeon will understand when we see him tomorrow why I was so out of my mind with him last time, because I knew there was a problem. I guess from going through it myself for 6 years, from doctors telling me there was nothing wrong with me either. I just learned how to become a fighter, and you have to in this day and age. You've got to fight for your health care, which is sad, but unfortunately true. So, this is not completely unexpected. Lou has degenerative disc disease, so it started with the first fusion, which was L5S1. That was done in 2005. Then this year we got 4 years out of that, and in January he had L3, L4 fused, and unfortunately it's degenerative disc disease. It's moved up his back, and it's now hit L1, L2. So, you know, like I said, it wasn't totally unexpected that it happened, but we kind of hoped we would get more than just a couple months out of this last surgery. We were kind of hoping for a couple years, like we got out of the last surgery. Not the case. Anyway, we see the surgeon tomorrow, and I can tell you right now, this guy gives me 1 ounce of shit that he doesn't think this or he doesn't think that, there's going to be an arrest in Myrtle Beach, and it's going to be me. But I'm really kind of hoping he's going to realize that we found the problem, we have proof, now it's time to do something about it. So it's sort of bittersweet. You know, it's great we found the problem, but then again, it's really sucks because now Lou is facing another surgery after only having a surgery, in January this year, just a couple months ago. It sucks. Anyhow, so that's where that is at. Took Lady to the vet today, took Bruiser to the vet today. Lady's sugar was 302, which is a lot better than it was last time. Last time it was 445, which is way too high. If we can keep it under 300, that's good. If we could get it lower than that, that's even better. So we put her up to 9 units of insulin twice a day, and the vet thinks that that should do it. She'll go back next Tuesday to be rechecked. Let's see. Bruiser. Bruiser still has a staph infection on his back, but it's clearing up. He just needs another 2 weeks of antibiotic. I feel bad for him because it's really itchy. And it's really kind of gross too. It's really yucky, but what it is, it's like these scabs underneath his hair, because the Lhasa Apsos have hair. They don't have fur. They've got hair like you and I have hair. And when you run your hand down his back, you can feel all these little scabs. So the doctor told me to take a small bristled brush today and brush them out a little bit and try and get some of the scabs out, which I did, and it did help. So he's doing good. I guess that's really it. I mean, I won't know much more until we see the surgeon tomorrow. Oh, guess what I did yesterday? I drove for the first time in 12 years. Some of you may not know, I've had chronic Lyme disease now since, oh gosh, 1990. And somewhere around 1998, the beginning of 1998, well, I've had a balance problem, a severe balance problem because of the Lyme disease. And I deal with dizziness on a daily basis. Sometimes it's worse than others. Anyhow, back in 1998, I was still driving, and one day I was driving down the highway, and I had my stepdaughter in the car, who at the time was about 11. And I must have had an angel sitting on my shoulder because I was going down Route 20 in Fair Lawn. I was in the fast lane, and I was doing, oh God, I had to be doing about 70 miles an hour, and suddenly I got one of the worst dizzy spells of my entire life. So bad that I couldn't even see what was happening. I must have had an angel sitting on my shoulder because somehow I managed to get all the way from the fast lane over to the shoulder and stop the car without getting hit once. Don't ask me how I did it. It was a gift from God. It was my guardian angel. It was something, but had God not been protecting us that day, we would for surely have been dead. So Lou took my license away, and you know what? You can't really blame him for that. Unfortunately, my license expired in 2003, and I never reinstated it. Well, here I am now, 39 years old, and I got to take my written test and my driving test all over. This should be fun. And it doesn't really bother me because I know how to drive. The problem is down here it's different than taking your written test in Jersey. Down here it's a lot of signs and a lot of markings in the road, and you have to know all of them. And that freaks me out a little bit because I don't have as good a memory as I used to. So, but anyway, I'm hoping to have my license back again by September. But I'll tell you what, I had to run up to the store yesterday to get milk because Lou was in too much pain. He couldn't drive. And for him to let me take the truck by myself, you know it was bad. Anyway, the store is like, I guess it's about 3 blocks away from here. So, it's really not that far. So I was real nervous. I gotta be honest with you, I was real nervous when I got in that truck. And I got behind the wheel and my hands were shaking. So now I just put the air on, put the radio on, did some deep breathing, got up to the store, got what I needed. By the time I started heading back home, I was loving it. So I took a little drive around the complex, checking things out, you know. It was so fun for me to be able to do that. I know that may sound crazy to some people, but it's part of your independence. And when you are forced to give up independence in your life, it's really a hard thing to swallow. And when you can take it back, it feels just, it felt so freeing to me. It was just great. Anyway, so here's hoping by September I'll have my license again. I guess that's really it. Oh, I wanted to send a message to my nephew Billy and my nephew Eric and my niece Jillian. If you're watching this, I love you very, very much. And I cannot wait to see you this summer if you can come down. You know your aunt, all mushy mushy. You're still my babies no matter how old you get. I miss you so, 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 so much. My friends that are watching this, you know I love you dearly. And I guess that's it. You know, it's 95 degrees in summer in South Carolina, summer in Myrtle Beach. It's disgusting outside. The humidity is so thick you could cut it with a knife. You don't even want to stand out there for 5 minutes. But actually, if you could tell, it's a little dark. We got some thunderstorms moving in. Hopefully it'll take some of this disgusting humidity out of here. That's it, my friends. I will give you another update when I know more. Take care.